Hello, I'm Ludivine. I play Tinkerbell. Welcome to the DVD of Peter Pan.
Tinkerbell is a wonderful character in this. She's got so many expressions in her face, but also she looks magical.
Early on, a year ago, we proposed doing Tinkerbell all computer graphics.
And I kept pushing for, let's go all CG, all CG.
And then the studio discovered their star, which was Ludivine Signet.
Ludivine, our actress who plays Tinkerbell, was a real discovery of PJ. She's French, and she's a magnificent comic genius herself.
I was very lucky to be able to meet PJ, and PJ is himself a bit of a Peter Pan. We had a lot of laughters together.
She is too funny, too beautiful, too outstanding to try to recreate her in a computer.
Actually, I'm very thankful we didn't, because Ludivine did bring things to just her, just acting, just character, that would have been very, very difficult to do in animation. She's like a female Charlie Chaplin as far as facial expression. It's just amazing.
Ludivine, I think, is just incredibly expressive, and she brought something unique and unexpected to the character of Tinkerbell, which is, I think, what everyone fell in love with. She was a little bit wild, a little bit sexy, and just something new that PJ really sort of grabbed a hold of and saw that's his Tinkerbell.
Well, the hardest thing, I think, for me, for my part, is more playing on the blue screen, because, of course, there's absolutely no set. So really, to work on imagination.
And turn!
Well, of course, I had to train myself a bit in order to feel comfortable in the wires. You're never comfortable in those things.
It's incredibly difficult. You know, you bend over, all the blood rushes to your head, and in the past, when you had the wire work, you were sort of bound to just using that as a composite over a background, and you couldn't manipulate the images very much.
Compositing means photographing Ludivine, for instance, against blue screen and putting her against a background. Now that might mean we have to move her around on gimbals and wires and rigs to make her look like she's flying. Then we add glows and wings and sparkling dust and fairy dust and a lot of goodies to make it look like she is a fairy.
Well, we have to, first of all, build the models that are going to be used in those effect shots. In a show like Peter Pan, we had to build digital doubles for Tinkerbell. She has to be able to fly around in 3D space and interact with the characters in the set.
Even if we put her up on wires in order to make her look like she's been flying forever and that she doesn't look like she's on wires, it could mean that we have this hybrid of Ludivine is part of it. Maybe her head's just Ludivine and the rest is a CG body. Sometimes it's her upper body. Sometimes we just get rid of the legs.
This shows you how we can add, if we want just the legs, just the arms, or the whole thing.
As she flies up, we have what we call a switch tank at one point in here. It goes from being the total CG character to Ludivine.
This is actually a finished shot, too, it kind of shows all the bells and whistles put together. The bottom part is all CG with her legs moving the way that they're moving here. We've got static dust, which is the dust that kind of floats around her in a ball as though she's kind of immersed in that. And then we've got the trail dust as she starts to leave. So it really got kind of all the different elements that we would use for a Tinkerbell shot.
This is one of the shots, Ludivine flying on the wires, and this is a match. This shows how we match our computer-generated Tinkerbell. This is a wireframe. This is what we did in the computer. So basically we would match what was done on set, and then take that, we'd fly it, and move it into a bigger scene. It's the same performance. This is the final piece put all together.
And Ludivine really brought just her own personality to Tinkerbell that I think everybody was enraptured by.
I'd like to think that, you know, my kids or anybody's kids looking at this film, a lot of it is just they get these visual images that they'll carry for a long time.